Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Andrew Lau, Lo Shu Ti President. Today, we'll have a very interesting lecture for you. I think it'll be excellent because a lot of people don't realize your gut will definitely can create an issue for you on mood. And so today we'll dive deep to let you understand a little more so you can better prepare what is going to happen. So let's go start it now. Thank you. I think today's lectures will be a very, very interesting lecture for all of us because you can understand how your gut affected your mood. And we will explore this topic in depth so we can able to understand. Well, a lot of people say, well, how can a mood? I thought a mood is supposed to be supported by your brain, but how can be true that it's support, will be affected by your gut? And so today we're going to show you how this happened and why sometimes because of gut issue, get you fatigue, there's tiredness, irregularity, anxiety, poor sleep. All that is actually part of that today lecture to show you how that happened. So I think today is a great lecture to enhance your better understanding, what is the gut will actually affect this your mood itself, and then how this using some simple steps can actually help you to overcome this issue. So I think this is going to be an extremely good lecture for you to understand. And so let's start it. Okay, so first of all, why gut health become more important, especially for people over 40 years old? Now, as you know, the gut and brain actually it is very well connected. But how does that affect your mood? And I will further discuss that later. And once you understand, you say, this is how you do it. And what is the common sign that is when your gut is really imbalanced and cause all kind of issue? And that's the sign shows up. And how can you do about it? Especially when your digestion is not working well, you get more stress, you get anxiety, and you can't sleep. Wow, that's a real problem. And also, how can some simple habit just to change some of those can support that healthier gut and you feel a lot more relaxed and you're more calmer, you feel lighter, more balanced. And how can low shuti and also low wetty can help you? Okay, that's today's lectures. It's going to be a mouthful, but it's okay. You were able to understand it better, and definitely you can help you, get you more better understanding, and you can help you to really as you move on. And if you practice that, it's tremendous help you and that going. Now, the thing is today I saw a lot of people basically I didn't know, but that's okay because I always catch up. So I want to explain you always go through four stage, become a diabetic. So the first stage usually the LDL cholesterol goes up. And when that goes up, it damages the B cells coming out from the pancreas. The B cells supposed to be put the sugar to the cells. So when B cell doesn't work, more sugar will be circulating in the bloodstream because they're not going to the cell. The problem is going to start because the cholesterol and sugar mixed together, the blood becomes thick. And then you're going to start forming all kind of plaques. Now, when that happens, the plaques will go into stuck on all these vessels here and the cholesterol, and then your space on the vessels becomes smaller. So you're not second stage, your blood pressure goes up. Now, at this time, you have no sign and symptom. You continue same lifestyle. So at the end of the day, you would say, oh, well, is it everything okay? Well, really, at the end of the day, it is not okay, but you just don't know about it. So usually, very quickly, you move to stage three. Now, stage three, usually people find out is when they go to a regular health check. Then doctor will tell you, hey, you are pre-diabetic now. Oh, a lot of people just say, oh, I didn't know I'm pre-diabetic. But usually all doctors are measure the same thing. They will check your what you call HbA1c because everybody have a hemoglobin. They check the amount of uh, 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 blood sugar, percent of blood sugar attached to the hemoglobin. If you are attached 5.7 below, you're a normal person. 5.7 to 6.4, and now you are a pre-diabetic. The range is very small. The doctor usually say, hey, you are pre-diabetic. You have to really, we have no medication to give you because you're not diabetic yet. So you will give you basically maybe give you advice how to change your lifestyle. They say, hey, you have to do your low carb diet, less sugar intake, low fat intake. You have to do exercise, you lower your weight, and your BMI has to be below 23. Well, give you all this advice. But on the hand, what comes in, you might just come out, or you might practice a couple months and not doing anymore because you will have no sign of symptom that you are having that problem. So as you go on very quickly, very soon, in about 2 to 3 years, if you don't do anything, you know what? You'll change your diabetic. Now, at this stage or even earlier stage, one thing can help you is low sugar tea. Now, low sugar tea, why help you? Because it can lower your actual three high, your sugar, your blood cholesterol, and your blood pressure. Now, if you change the diabetic, your record will be always diabetic. But even though you're diabetes, we can also drop your sign in the A1C wise, your blood sugar can drop it below 6 or 5.7 range. So you have that capability, even you become a diabetic, but you don't want to get there yet. You want to really, before you get to diabetes, you already start doing something about that. Will be the most important strategy. Now, why we talk about low sugar tea? Well, low sugar has two things. One is called, low sugar has two items in there. There's guava leaves, which is delay the absorption of sugar into the cell. And then you have bitter melon, which increase the insulin sensitivity and take sugar to the cells, and the excess sugar and excess LDL cholesterol and the salt will dump it out through the urine. So and that result, your three items will come down: sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure. Plus, they help you detox. That's why low sugar tea really works. Low sugar tea, it is not a drug, it's just food. It's a supplement. So it doesn't affect your drug intake, and you can continue to take the drugs and take low sugar at the same time. Now, we do not want to just ask you to drink tea. We also want you to change your lifestyle. To change your lifestyle, what you want to do is we want you to drink low sugar tea at the same time. You also need to take your low carb and low fat diet. So the diet and carb will help you lower your blood sugar and your cholesterol. At the same time, you have to do some exercise, and that you can do 8 to 10,000 step or walk per day, or you can do step master exercise, 30, 40 minutes to 1 hour, and you have a barbell, you go up and down. Doing this, okay, for 30 minutes, you definitely will lose 300 calories and lower your weight, and also expand your lung. If you continue to do that, your lifestyle change already help you to definitely lower your blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure. And certainly, we have free seminar. You can see this YouTube here, or you can check here is www.youtube.com/@CTTESLOWSUTEA/videos. You can look at that. We have 440 lecture in YouTube to help you to better understand what you need to do in diet, exercise, weight control, and how to track the blood pressure and blood sugar. So these are all being done there to help you, and it's free of charge. We do it every week to give you that information. So let's dive deep with our information now. So why this topic, gut health, make an issue, and why actually is definitely is important if you're age 40. As you know, when you're age 40, it's not really just physical change, but you always have some emotional change, and you feel more easily distressed, more tired, and not quite like yourself. I think many of you are feeling that. I feel that before. And at the same time, your digestion, you also naturally is slowing down. So your body produces fewer digestion enzyme, and your gut become more and more sensitive for certain food. This means that what you eat and how well the gut processes it start having a bigger impact for your mood and overall well-being. So if you've been feeling sort of off lately, well, you might just need to think about because gut issue and because of age. And could be, if you figure this out, maybe that's definitely help you become, if you change some of the habit, maybe that's help you to really improve the whole system. Your gut feel better, you feel better, and you will be less moody. Okay, so let's better understand what is the gut. Okay, the gut is basically including a digestion stomach. Your stomach is process of food and also intestine. And certainly it's so important. You have to understand in your gut have billions or trillions of bacteria help you to do the food processing. And so this bacteria is important. This is called the fungi and also microbe. From that is actually formed the so-called gut microbiome. And this microbiome plays a critical role to do the digestion of all the food, give you immunity, and even brain functions. So this is where it is affect, your brain and the gut. And that's why this is so important to better understand the microbes. It is one item is really help you a very important thing for your digestions. And suddenly, a lot of scientists now they actually call the second brain is really your gut, because it is actually all these with the nerve system will back basically from the gut and coming back to your brain. So basically, these two, this organ, the brain and the gut, is always communicate and affect your entire body. And really, wow, that is interesting. So the gut-brain connection is something that now you understand that the brain and the gut is continue to communicate and work through the nervous system, especially the vagus nerve, as well as through the hormones and all the chemical signs. What's important to understand that communication goes both ways. When you are stressed, your digestion will slow down, become uncomfortable. But at the same time, your gut is unhealthy. It also sends stress signal back to your brain. So then your mood is start changing because you are not processing food and or the digestion. So now it actually start your gut influencing you on your stomach and your stomach area, your whole digestion system. And now you also signal to your brain, hey, there's something wrong there. So it affect both area now. Okay, so very important. You have to understand the gut and the brain are well connected. So when your gut produce, when your digestion not so good, then your gut will start producing something not feel chemical. Now that not feel chemical will affect your mood, but you got to understand why that happened. Now, first of all, 90% your gut actually produce a produce a hormone called serotonin. Now, serotonin is produced in your gut, but this is a major mood regulating hormone. It helps you to feel calm. Serotonin gives you feel calm, feel positive, and emotional stable. It also gives you better sleep and relaxation. So if your gut off balance, the serotonin will production are disrupted, it go down. This way, you leave you to feel more anxious, low mood, and difficult to sleep. So really, you really nobody really talk about 90% serotonin is actually made by the gut and supported by the gut. So very important. The emotions well-being is really come from the gut then. See, so that is why it's so important to understand this important message is your gut. If you completely do well, it give you good mood, basically. But what happens if the sign of the gut out of balance? And so the body will start give you some sign usually. And often seeing the sign you cannot really ignore, but the frequent sign you come out is you have bloating or gas of your gut and you don't feel good. And, because maybe one is that not enough bacteria, you will start getting constipation. And that has become an extremely problem for many people at 50, 60 years old. If they can't go, they feel, man, I can't go. And they feel frustrated. And also sometimes you can also cause diarrhea, and it can also have poor digestion, and then the gut start getting inflammation. Now, more of that is also you're gonna get sugar craving often come from because your unhealthy bacteria that feed on this sugar. And so you're really looking for the good bacteria, but instead you're producing bad bacteria that always craving for sugar. So net result, you're gonna have low energy. Sometimes you even get brain fog that you can't think quick enough or fast enough, and also your body are not absorption the nutrient, which is the good nutrient, and so now you're starting to get a digestion issue and it affected entire body. So that is something that your gut, it really, when it get out of balance, that's exactly what happened to you. So addition to that, besides the physical symptom we just talked about, the gut imbalance can also show up emotionally. Now, you might feel more anxious than usual, more easier to irritated. You'll be bad mood and find harder to stay calm. And sleep might be also become lighter sleep. You will keep waking up, interruption, and feeling tired whole day. The emotion change often connected inflammation and chemical imbalance begins in your gut. So understand this link can help you to address the root cause rather than just the symptom. So really at the end of the day, people don't think of connecting, wow, my gut can able to help me, connect with other mood issue and anxiety or irritability. Wow, that is really the facts. Okay, so you need to somehow figure a way how to address that. So how, and on top of that, how digestion affect affect stress, because when you have poor digestion, more stress signal will come up. And basically, it triggered because of the fact that when you, stress, the body got inflammations also starting, and it affect your nervous system to keep your body telling that, hey, you're stressed. And I will give you something called fight. It will tell you the body will come up with more sugar that make you easier to fight, so they give you more energy. But at the end of the day, you are not want to do that because you not want to continue to be stressed, right? You basically want to more relax instead of getting stressed so you can't sleep. So now you have harder to relax, harder to get sleep, and harder to feel at ease. So improving digestion and actually can calm you down, the entire body system, allow your body to shift into be a more relaxed and a balanced state. Instead of getting the body continue to fight, give you more sugar, give you all that to I get ready to go. So that is not good. So really digestion can affect your stress, and that was the reason. And so if your gut is healthy, you might be less have anxiety. But if it's not healthy, your gut will have a lot of anxiety because certain bacteria produce chemical that influence how the brain respond to your stress. Because when your gut is not good, the certain bacteria actually outnumber the benefit bacteria. There are two type bacteria. So one is very good bacteria and one is not good bacteria. So you don't want the bad bacteria overgrow the good bacteria, which is then you end up leading with increased anxiety and nervousness. That is why gut issue often report feeling more. When you have gut issue, you tend to report feeling more worry, restfulness, and even there's no obvious external cause, but I still felt stressed, not calm enough. So improving gut balance has become a very naturally important things to calm yourself, calm yourself and calm the mental state. So really, at the end of the day, is gut health can improve your calmness and decrease your anxiety and give you good, better mental health. So you might ask now, how the gut affect my sleep? How can be poor gut will have poor sleep? Okay, so we know that now gut play a very important, produce a hormone called melatonin. Now, melatonin is a hormone to regulate sleep. If your gut is inflamed or imbalanced, melatonin reproduction will be affected. You get less and less melatonin. So then you very difficult to fall asleep, or you stay asleep. You might wake up middle of the night. So poor sleep worsen your gut because it is kind of vicious cycle. So basically, if you get less melatonin production, you're not going to get good sleep because they're the one that's a hormone that is help you to regulate better sleep. When you don't get that, you don't sleep well. So net result, your digestion, because this cycle is now getting your digestion, you have getting less sleep, you get digestion more stress, and basically continue to get worse. So really, at the end of the day, gut and the sleep are also can be affected. So poor gut, remember, poor sleep. And so now you might say, gee, sounds like that's a lot of issue. If I can, my gut will affect my digestion system. It go to my brain. I get moody, I was stressed, and also my sleeping melatonin is not going to be produced, so I get less sleep. So all that, the gut health really become very important, especially when you are age 40 and above. You're really, and at the end of the day, if you are age older, everything starts slowing down. Your metabolism starts going down, meaning that processing of food is slowing, and it get longer to process your food, absorption of food, and that result, many of these people at age 40 above, they also move less, and also they may eat more different type of food, maybe more processed food, and also they may take more medication, including like antibiotic, and all these basically decrease the benefit of the normal bacteria. It's called normal flora. So over time, you are now getting the gut microbe, the good bacteria, the whole gang of bacteria to help you process it, diet, and absorb food. It become more and more imbalanced. Net result, your gut support become less and less. That's why really after age 40, you really need to focus how to help your gut become more healthy, process your food, not reduce your good bacteria, continue to improve your bacteria, which is including exercising and eat, good, product that is growing good bacteria. These are the kind of things that we'll talk about a little more, but that is what's going to happen. Now, I want to share with you next slide is important because this is the sort of summary how you get more stress because if your gut health is not good. Okay, so first of all, remember when we have unhealthy gut, you have the bacteria is not working well, and then your gut is starting getting unhealthy. Then you will start getting poor digestions, and when you get poor digestion, it will cause your body and your gut become inflammation. Okay, when you more inflammation, it will start get signals back to the brain. Your mood is kind of changing, and then you will end up with more moody, you're fatigued, you're more stressed. Now, and then your energy will start dropping. And so really at the end of the day, if your gut is unhealthy, it can lead you to be more poor digestion and cause you more inflammatory. And net result, you get more mood affected. And so this is really the whole chain of event that I thought that it will be good for you to better understand, why gut would be so important to help you to improve better mood. But then your next question is, well, what can I do to help me to improve my mood and improve my gut to continue to get good gut health and also give me good mood? Okay, so it's really a simple daily habit actually to build healthy gut. One, you have to eat more fiber. And well, important, why eat more fiber? Because fiber, you can create better bacteria, and really bacteria is help you to process your food so you get more nutrient to enter your body and help. And then you have to drink enough water because water help you to digest and move things smoothly. And so net result, you can process food, you also dump the waste out, your bowel movement become better. And on top of that, you have to have more physical activity to support your gut mobility. In other words, if you stay put whole day long, I don't do exercise, and you know what? You got a hard time to go. Your bowel movement will be very not regular and not working well. Actually, physical activities support your gut mobility, meaning that when you move more, your gut will be moved better, and then you can also able to move your bowel better, get rid of waste, rather than circling back all the bad stuff in your body. Plus, you have to manage your stress. Actually, that is really important because stress affect all your digestion, and so it direct affect you. So you are going to be more stressed. Your nutrition are not being processed properly. You're going to have heartburn, all these gut bloating. So all these things will add up. So net result, you got to manage your stress, and that will help you to calm more easily for yourself. So all these habits, basically, you don't have to do very big. It's just slowly, consistently, though, every day you practice, it leads you more and more noticeable improvement of your gut. And that way you will see yourself getting more relaxed, less stress, and also you get less moody, and you'll be a better health and enjoy life better. Now, so besides doing that, what other thing I can help to support my gut? Well, very important. Eat more vegetable and fruits. And naturally, if you get more natural fruits, you can also get some more fermented food, such as Greek yogurt. You can get probiotic into your gut, or kimchi, for example. You found that using kimchi is a fermented vegetable, but nevertheless, it really help you to improve the gut digestion movement, and also especially people are 40, 50, 60 years old, they tend to have difficult bowel movements. So with Greek yogurt and also kimchi, definitely help them on better bowel movement. Plus, you have to have a balanced diet so you can restore the hormone in the digestion system to support the overall health. So whole grain food, fermented food like kimchi, and vegetable food, it will be extremely helpful for you. Now, but there's just some of the food. But what food do we avoid? Well, very simple. Avoid food such as like processed food like hot dog, all the food that put together, sausages, things like that. You got to eliminate that because of high salt and also a lot of other stuff that we don't want. Plus, you don't want to excess sugar. Like in other words, a heavy sugar drink. You want to maybe you don't want food or drinks that actually feed the harmful bacteria who craving for sugar. You want to which if you continue to take a lot of this food that is give you the harmful bacteria to further enhance them to grow, then you'll increase the inflammation, you will slow down the digestion. So really, this food you would really want to eliminate it, plus like fried food. So you got to be mindful to really eliminate processed food, excess sugar food, like bubble tea, fried food like French fry, hamburgers from McDonald's. Those things you really has to cut down. And if you cut down those stuff, it will be a big difference. So net result, you'll become much healthier. So these are food, keep in mind, has to be not necessarily just totally eliminated, but you can mindfully to eat less or don't eat at all. So that will make your whole gut much more healthier. So how can other natural support item could help you to give you better gut balance? Well, one of the suggestions is actually herbal tea and the wet tea. It will definitely help you to provide you a better support to improve digestion, reduce your bloating, and support your body circulation. And you have to did it daily, but not only during one time. Does it done? No, you drink it every day. 2 bags of the wet tea, that would definitely help. And that basically the wet tea just daily help you clean up more the excess waste from your body and remove that from your body, so your body become more efficient, working better. And also you need to basically continue. You need to help you to continue daily detox your body. Now you also can drink lo shu tea also, which is also lower your 3 high and help you to gently to detox your entire body. And you basically every day, like you said, you have a cleaning habit of the whole day with both lo shu tea and lo wet tea. Now, why I say lo shu tea then? Lo shu tea is basically a natural herbal tea that has 2 things in there. One is guava leaves and bitter melon. And guava leaves delay the sugar into the cells, and bitter melon delay the sugar going to the bloodstream. Guava leaf delay the sugar going to bloodstream. Bitter melon increase insulin sensitivity, take the sugar to the cells, and excess sugar, excess LDL cholesterol, and salt, and dumped it off through urine. And when they dump off, you know what? Your 3 high will come down. Blood sugar, blood LDL cholesterol, and blood pressure come down. Plus, it continue to give you detox. It's a very good drinking tea, very delicious. And basically, you drink it daily, 6 cups a day. It's very easy to do. And you actually give you the fluid to help you continue flushing all the poison out of your body. And that is important. So let's conclude. Now, gut become a very important organ. Your gut health become very important after age 40. As the digestion slow down, basically because of age, balance change, and your gut has a bigger impact on your feeling daily. In other words, if you don't take care of gut, you will feel stressed, moody, and it's not good for you. Your gut brain are deeply connected. What happens to your gut directly affects your mood, stress level, and mental clarity. And and a sign and the balance shows up in both body and motion, because what happened is when you have not good gut health, you're going to find yourself very bloated, you're going to find fatigue, you'll find anxiety and poor sleep, and often is really start showing you, hey, my gut health is not good. So what do you do about it? Very simple. And you can do a small habit change to restore this balance. Simple, taking better food, like for example, a lot more fiber food, vegetable, and cut off and hydration, and cut off all those very sweet drink, donuts, a lot of sugary stuff. So if you get better food, you are able to basically allow you to maintain better gut health. Plus, drink a wet tea. The wet tea is helping you to dump off all the excess uh, waste, bad stuff from your body out to the body, decrease your body, accumulating all these not good items. So your gut health become better. It will help you to decrease your bloating, and you will feel better sleep because it helps you to detox. Net result, you got a long-term gut health. So support your gut health is so important to give you better mood, better health, and net result, you will have a healthier gut, feeling calmer, lighter, more energized, and more control of your well-being. And so today's lecture, I hope to help you to answer really at the end of the day, gut is important to help you to more healthier life, give you better mood, and also happier life and calmer life. So today's lecture, I hope this give you a different insight. If you have any question, actually write to us, andy@wafong.com, andy@wahfong.com. You can send email to us. We'll definitely answer you. And also, if you have some question, also can WhatsApp us, 852-6792-8891, 852-6792-8891. So I think, matter of fact, a lot of our clients now, they drink Loette tea and also Lo Shu tea, become a very good, powerful combination. One, they have found that drinking Lo Shu tea definitely help them to lower the blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure. And then we have one more product, Loette tea, which is like a cleaner, like a vacuum cleaner to help you out, an internal gut cleaner to dump off all the waste of your gut and able to provide you a cleaner gut health. So basically, that will be a good combination to help you out. So anyway, if you have any question, continue to ask. Hope that you can get a strong gut health that will give you better mood and calmer, happy life. Okay, thanks a lot. Take care. Thank you very much for listening to our lecture. I hope that will be a wonderful, you can get a wonderful weekend.